Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a slightly delayed Blitz Arena. It's my normal weekend Blitz Arena. So this is a 5-0. It's going to be 2 hours. It starts in a few seconds. We've got 50, 60, 70. They're all piling in. Loads and loads of players. I guess we're going to be pairing, rating based. So I'm going to get some similar levels. I'm currently 1476. I'd like to get over 1500. And we're going to see what we get. Okay, we've got a 1525. We're going to go Goering. Okay, and Scotch Bonnet if he accepts. Great. Okay, this is very common. I can play my bishop out here. Because the d-pawn's moved, if the knight comes for a fork, I've got a couple of checks also hitting the knight, forcing the knight back to c6, so we're not too worried about that. Okay, if the queen comes out here, I still have the check, so I can take this pawn now with the threat of coming in to hit the queen and c7 maybe. Also defends this pawn for the time being. Okay, that's quiet, so I'm going to castle. I attack the queen. Threaten this as well. Wait. And if bishop takes knight, okay, that can't be good. Can that be good? I take knight, pawn takes. Check here doesn't work. I've got more checks. I've got queen here. I've got queen here. Gut instinct says take the knight. Okay, wow. Right, so I take bishop. Queen can't take knight because I have f7, right? Also got two eyes on b7. Queen can't take, yeah, exactly. Pawn has to take there, right? Okay, now this feels good. This feels very much like a gambit. Black's got trouble on the king side, totally undeveloped on the king side. This I'm not sure about, but there, if pushes, takes with check. He can't take because it hangs the rook. There with check. Do I need to just keep engaging my pieces? Something like this. He's not going to castle in the next couple of moves, we know that. Okay, so he's defending that with a block. But now I do have a check and... Oh, did I? Yeah, I didn't have that on the previous move because the pawn there. And now check, he's got to move, right? And I'm going to get a rook into here? Surely. FD1. Again, he has to move. Oh, this can't be good. This can't be good. Right? Because then I have this, don't I? If check here, if he goes here, I have queen in. Oh, man. And this is what we mean by gambits, right? So I'm a pawn down. But it doesn't matter. Because we're not going to get, hopefully, to the point where a difference of one pawn swings the game, which is an end game. And this is just vile. This is vile. So if I give check here, he can't go there. He's forced out into the board, right? He comes here. Bishop here forces him further into the board. Oh my god. There could be a forced win here. But I'm just so bad at seeing forced wins. Is that mate? Queen blocks. I think queen blocks is his only... Wow! Get in! Get in! And we are ranked number 2. Okay, 1542 from Mongolia. Home of the throat singing. You can make two sounds at once with a kind of a resonance on your palate. I can do it a little bit. Okay, so you've got normal Spanish. Best move, I think. Hang on, the Schoenemann attack. We have a difference here, Schoenemann and Schliemann. Now I know here that in all of these lines, you need to bring this out. He takes, I'm going to take back towards the center in this case. Okay, I can't push d6 because it hangs this pawn, right? Also, d5 also hangs the same pawn, so I don't know, just bishop e here or here? Queen here doesn't really attack the knight anyway. Bishop here does. And then I'm also looking down at h2 for later, so we'll see. Uk tak bayam. Okay. But that was a scalp for the Scotch bonnet, wasn't it? Wow. Okay, this is it's a good night. I confess it is a good night. I'm inclined to bring my bishop back. Do I want to stick this bishop here and defend that point? It looks clunky, but in actual fact, you never know. This bishop might come to life later on. I am gonna, defend this pawn. It just gives me options of this, Bring the bishop back, break the pin on the knight, and just exploit and underline my excellent syntax. Hang on. So he's now attacking this pawn, yes? But if I break the pin, he takes, I take, he takes the pawn. But I still got a decent center. I'm giving up a pawn, but can I defend? I mean, that's the only real defense. Let's think about this. Let's do it. Whatever. Pawn takes, got bishop takes. He's taken away from the center again. I get to establish, really make my point there. The Schoenemann attack against the Janisch. Because the Janisch is also known as the Schliemann defense or something like that. Okay, feels like a critical position. Now, this knight is defended twice. Bishop's not going to take him anytime soon. Have I got time for this? Knight can't come in there. Bishop back, pushing. I think so. Or even d5. d5 is but I mean, I'd love to kick this knight out of the position. I'm not afraid of him coming to any of these squares, so... Okay, this re-establishes the pin on the knight, but again, I'm not too worried. It can't be attacked by a pawn or anything horrible. But it does enable... No, but then bishop defends, so... We're still in the game, very much in the game. Knight runs away. Okay, now my bishop defends this. It's only attacked once, so I think I can come back with this. I want to do stuff like this, maybe. Okay, what's your game? I attack you. Does he come here? Am I bothered? This is the center I want. I mean, maybe I should have pinned him first. Two attackers on there. Can I attack the knight? Takes. The knight hangs. It's not really defended there at all. Do I defend here? I'm not really scared of this knight, am I? I'm just gonna reinforce that center a bit and be cool. Might even try and bring my queen in. I don't know. Slowly pressing my coffee down. He's on 3 minutes. I'm down to 150 though. Actually, I'm kind of keen on that move, eh? Why didn't I think about that? Just take the knight. Queen recaptures. I win the bishop. So take the knight. He trades. Queen takes. Sod it. Right, let's just mess some stuff up. I also have bishop a6 hitting the rook. Okay, this is fine. He's going to take back here. He's going to take back with the knight. Of course he is. Okay, now I feel like we can just crack some skulls here, yeah? Okay, now, that's a check. I want to centralise my rooks. Pretty sure. I have a bishop. It's a bit hobbled right now, but it's gonna come out from behind these pawns any second. Just you wait. I can't put it there. That's not a bad place for the bit. I could even take out the knight. Actually, right now, I don't think the knight's going to move. If I have this, I think I'm all right here. I think I'm okay. Okay, so you're attacking my pawn. I get it. I think I'm going to. No, that fork. No, it doesn't. You can't fork me there. I was worried about knight fork, but okay, I've got a minute. It's kind of equal. 59 seconds. I need to move deliberately. Really know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, let's attack this pawn. That's a check, get it. Okay, it wins a pawn. But then I win this one. So what he should do is move this one and then grab that. There you go. I have this, do I? Still defends this one. Now this should be good for white now because he's got. Okay, I've got king here after recaptures. Bishop defends this. Can I convert? Maybe. My pawns are safe, relatively safe. I can't stop his. Hang on, his king has to go there to get to here, right? There you go. And now he's come here, do this, attack the knight. He's hung his knight. I've got 22 seconds. That is just winning, eh? With 18 seconds to go, I think I might just go for 2 queens, right? It's to enable pre-moves and stuff like that. 18 seconds, I think, is enough time. And that was just, he had a minute on the clock and he hung his knight. There was absolutely no need for it. And he's disconnected. Boo! Previous opponent was a good sport. This one is not a good sport. You don't do that. Okay, so he's abandoned. Boo! Not good. Right, I'm on 1494 though. Might get our 1500. Okay, get a 1708. Let us go. Let's go. I don't meet. Okay, the Ponziani is met with the Ponziani counter gambit. Now let's just take. Okay. Bring the bishop out. Preparing d6. Could have a pin. Can break. Alright. A castle short. Rook on semi-open f-file. My instinct is to develop the bishop off the back rank. Might then put my queen behind it. We might have ideas of sacking on h3. Should I have played a5 there? Maybe a5 was the move. Here. Yeah, let's break in the middle because it also gives my bishop an escape. His king's still in the center, so this is correct. Now bishop or knight or queen. Queen's the only defender of that. Queen and knight defend that. My hunch is bishop. Just I like these side-by-side bishops. Just aesthetically. Okay, now, I take he's going to take with the knight. Then can I put my queen like here? Got two attackers on there. It's defended once. I feel like I need to centralize my queen and my rooks. Maybe not the F rook, I don't know. This is playable. Knight here is playable. Now I threaten to sack the exchange and peel open. This is pinned. Okay. That's just improving the knight. I've actually got two attackers on here now, and it's still pinned. In fact, then this might become an issue. We'll see. We shall see. Two attackers, two defenders. Don't rush, Hunty. It's fine. We've got plenty of time. I'm inclined to sack the exchange here and just peel open the king. Then rook f1. I'm attacking this pawn outright. My queen needs to re-maneuver herself. Oh no. Oh, that was just that was a cock up. No, that was a cock up. Silly me. But what did I didn't lose many points on that. I'm still on 1490. Okay, and we're going. I've decided we'll go back to the Charlik. Okay, let's grab the center. Okay, we have a big center. He has an inconvenienced bishop here. Develop. Okay, this is all good. We pin the knight. Very, very common in these d4 openings. Pin the knight. Wait for a3 trade-off. Castle. Okay, I'm quite liking my center. I have this, which will almost well, something's going to come and block. Or do I want to do something like this? Knight, knight. Let's do that, kind of a bit of a tango there. Okay, I was going to do that anyway, so no. Takes, I'm not even fussed. Okay, this attacks this pawn twice, right? What are you going to do now? Okay, I'm going to put my knight here. The bishop is now on an outpost behind enemy lines, but it's not really doing too much. My opponent's very keen on his pawn activity, isn't he? This bishop here, he's got all kinds of options. 1, 2. I don't like pawn blocks. In fact, he's not going to block there because I've got control. Let's see what happens. Bishop here is definitely, yeah, there you go. I think I'll lift my queen up. And he's created there's a lot of fresh air around here now, you know. Okay. Whatevs. Knight can come back, can come here, can come here. Look at all the pawn moves. So definitely a lot fresher. I could have slept for like 12 hours tonight. I had a real shortage of sleep over the weekend. Sleep makes a huge difference to my chess performance. Now, yesterday's speedrun video, it's not a speedrun, but yeah, I felt like I was really on it, but you know, my performance was just dire. Okay, there's no reason whatsoever to take. You attack my knight. Okay. I mean, it can go here. I can just defend with the queen. I think we just defend with the queen. Hang on, then he's got takes here, but then I can take with the knight, so this isn't bad. I might just move my king and then pivot round. Don't know. Not. This bishop's well outside of his own lines. You see, he can never return to base now. He's on a suicide mission. So one way or the other. I'm gonna get you. Okay, now if he takes out my knight, I have to do this first. Threaten his queen. Ah. Come on. Nuh-uh. And look, too many pawn moves. I still have knight here. He's really reaching, isn't he, on this setup? And I hate his pawns. If he's got any sense, he hates his pawns too. And look at, this is the key thing. Kingy's still in the middle of the board, right? I'm not concerned about this pawn up in my face too much. The queen can't get in there. I'm going to try and eliminate this bishop, whatever. He might stick it in there, but then, I don't know. Surely I can eliminate it one way or the other. Okay. You're on 2 minutes 20. Where are you going to put that bishop? If I can eliminate this bishop, then what's he got? I'm just going to come after you again. Now I've got both my knights on light squares, all controlling dark squares. Yeah, they're not great knights, has to be said. What are you going to do? Go there? No, you're going to go there. Okay. Oh, I could have had that pawn. Bugger. Okay, I'm going to bring my knight back. So I can do this all day. I don't care. Queen there, push pawn. Maybe he goes back. I'd like to keep attacking that. Okay, I might have a free rook though. You know, not complaining about that. Do you want to trade queens? Go on. Dare you? No, you want free pawn, huh? Okay, so this though. Let's say queen takes pawn. I've got rook b1 check. King goes here. Or just this. Does similar. Wait, what have you got now? You've got two moves. You can't go there. That doesn't really work. I mean, I take, bishop takes, okay. Let's throw this in. Knight. Something's telling me I need to bring more stuff into play. So there, bishop moves out the way. Knight here, and this pawn's pinned, right? There, where's the bishop going to go? I don't know. It's certainly sharp. Come on, coffee. Pressing as hard as I can. You see, this is what happens when you push your pawns up too far. You create all kinds of holes, and if your opponent can just get behind enemy lines there. Okay, that's not bad. That's check though. King can't go there, there, there. If you come here, I move my rook and get out of the pin. I'm just complicating things. I mean, he's got less than a minute on his clock, so... okay, now I do this with check. And now I'm about to take that and then hit the bishop too, so... ain't looking too good for you. Oh, okay, hang on there. There. Bishop's going to take. I've got a minute 18. What can we do that complicates it? Alright, my queen's on pre, so I've got to do... let's just remove some stuff. Okay, can't go there, can't go there. It's going to be something like this. This is defended twice, so 43. He's up in material, but it's immaterial. Now he wants to get his queen into there and checkmate me. That's his dream. It's like his fantasy. Well, that doesn't really do much, does it? I've got this. What do we think about knight here? What do you think about check with the queen? It's all causing trouble. He's down to 20 seconds left. There's no blocking with the bishop. Queen takes. And it's over. Just a shabby game here. I have queen here, check. King can't take. He's going to have to take... he's just going to run the clock down now, yeah. Okay. Right, 1498. How are we doing? I'm rank 16 out of many players. Oh, number 16. What does that mean? Am I equal 16th? Okay, well, let's do another one. That's less than half an hour. Okay, got 1498 from Georgia. Alrighty, let's do this. Another Scotch. Another Goering. Is it going to be a Scotch bonnet? No! Goering Gambit declined. So I think just like in the Smith Morrow, we just capture with the pawn, with the bishop, excuse me. Alright, I can develop my bishop and pin the knight. I can also castle. Let's do minor piece. Then castles. Right, am I worried? Can you take here? No, it's fine. But then he's going to castle, right? Now, it's equal material, so we're not playing full on gambit. There, knight takes isn't an option. This feels like the correct thing to do. There. And if bishop takes push, he's got two attackers on it. There now is tempo winning. He now has to move the knight. It could go here. Okay, he's now got two attackers on my pawn. Trade off here, I think first. Now he's got three attackers on it, but let's... he's not going to take with the queen. Okay, so we can win the pawn, but... queen can't take because I've got rook e1. If I take with the knight, he has to take with the knight, yes. Then I pin the knight. This is all kind of common Danish Goering kind of stuff. I pin the knight. You can't take the bishop because you lose the queen. Now, can I put further pressure on the knight? Maybe, maybe. What's he going to do? Castle? The knight is still pinned. Actually, no. What am I talking about? F4 is the move. If you've got a pin piece, can you attack it with a pawn? Well, yes, F4. So I've lost one so far to a 1700, so I'm not ashamed of that. 1700 is kind of the level that I'm aiming at for rapid. I do not expect to play blitz at 1700 level. Interesting. There. Okay, he's got 2 attackers on the bishop. If I take him out here, right? If I retreat here, he is a pawn up. I'm thinking about sacking the exchange. Queen takes, but then on the next move he's going to castle, so I think we just have to come back. Now if queen takes, I've got bishop takes, maybe. The knight's still pinned, actually. In fact, could I have just attacked the knight anyway on that move? I could have. He can't take. Ah, the knight's pinned, right? So if I'd have played f4, the knight can't take because it was pinned. Bugger. Okay, right, pawn mess. Okay, that's some compensation. I'm still a pawn down, but he's got 3 islands now. He's got a tardy bishop. I think my knight has to enter the game. Okay, we've used a bit of time. Opponent is a pawn up, but I think this is, you know, it's not that bad here. Let's go in here, attack this. What's he going to do? Push? Because rook can't defend and bishop can't defend. Knight could here, but then I push again. I push b3. Kick him away. And this is the thing, you know, doubled isolated pawns like this are just relatively easy pickings. I've got rook e1. Okay, so he's had to push out. Now, this, and the bishop is trapped. And my hunch is that bishop for a knight, I mean, it's a good knight, but oh. Right, now, I take the bishop. He has to recapture with a rook. Then I kick the knight, don't I? Or do I just scurry away? But then that loses this pawn. So I think we have to trade off. I'm going to try and prove that a bishop on a board like this is better than a knight. Okay, once the knight moves, this pawn's hanging and the rook, so I might have to do this. Where's knight going to go? I mean, that's bad, that's better. So I think he's got to go back here. I could push the pawn, but okay, if he attacks me here, I can move sideways, so that's fine. In fact, maybe... Ooh, hello. That's interesting. I'm going to trade off. Now this. 2 minutes each. Loads of undefended stuff. It is a big problem. Okay, but that kind of blunders checkmate, so maybe we need to do something slightly defensive as well. We're living and learning, guys. Back crank mate. The old classic. Still, he still has this problem. 1 minute 40. I'm still a pawn down though. But, okay. Ooh. Right, hang on. Takes. Let's say pawn takes. I win a pawn back. If I do this, he can't come in with a knight, so why... Oh, he's attacking this pawn. That's what he's doing. If I take there, he takes, I take. I still win my pawn back. He can think about taking here, but I've got this. You take, I'm taking. I'm not worried about the rook coming in. I'm not worried about knight checks. Wrong colour. Okay, if I trade, I can't capture on h7 because of g6. Okay, this is a X-ray defense situation. Now, who is better? Bishop. Come on. He has to take back. I push here. I really want to centralise my king, so we're going to come at this knight. He can't go there, okay. Right, I'm 20 seconds behind. Does this... just push on, I guess. Knights are very flexible and tricky. But... I have to defend this pawn. I want to centralise my king anyway, so we're going to come up after the knight again. Right, 10 seconds down on the clock. Still just pushing up in the middle. Might do this, I'd come after this pawn. This is a king fork, actually. And it is troublesome, actually, as well. Okay. This is okay, you can't come there. Right, I'm now 5 seconds up, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds up. I'm still planning on coming in here. That would be... oh, he's got it anyway. He's got the fork anyway, but I think... he's defending that pawn because he knows that if my king gets here, yeah. Okay, take out this square. He's on 25 seconds. How are you going to checkmate me in 25 seconds? Okay, I'm just moving, just making moves, just pushing wood. Bishop can come back here, that's a nice outpost. 20 seconds he's got. Nine seconds. Stalemate. Well, fair result, okay. And we've got time for another one. Come on, 1498. The Reti. Okay, I'm just going to mirror. Oh man, I've got 2100. What on earth is this? Okay, no, I don't like this. I don't like these... okay, it's going to be d5. Okay, so this is kind of a Londonish thing, right? Let's just mirror. Grumpy old hobbit from the USA. Okay. And let's do this. Oh, typical London style. Is he going to drop back or is he going to... oh, okay. I don't know. Withdraw the old bishop. Oh, this knight's a little bit clunky now, isn't it? But you never know. I could long castle. Just trade off. Temporarily a pawn up. This is undefended. Have a check. Blocks with knight. Blocks with pawn. I still have long castles actually, which could be fascinating. Let's try. I'm not too worried about that knight coming in. That would be nice, but bishop takes. I need to move this dark squared bishop. It's in everyone's way. How about this then? Bishop here. See if he castles. I don't know. If takes rook here then. No, we trade queens. I don't know. What am I going to do with this bishop though? Here. Stick him here, try and trade him off. Open up the h-file, yeah? I'm gonna end up with a rook on d1 very, very soon. Okay. Not too bothered about that, am I? Oh, well, that solves my bishop problem. Thank you. Thank you, grumpy old hobbit. Was there a grumpy old hobbit? Who's the grumpiest hobbit? Well, Bilbo. Because of the ring. I'm thinking that this is really kind of blocking this bishop out of the game now, and I've got ideas of this. Even more so. Okay, still my knight is awkward, so I'm going to have to make some room for the knight. You're going to try and come in here. I've got king b8. In fact, I've got overwhelm on this pawn already, so it's okay. I've got king b8. I've never beat a 2100 in blitz. Am I really fantasizing about beating a 2100? I don't know. So this or this? This, the bishop just comes back and yeah. I think it's this. I've got very good attention on here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. And it's mate. Okay, brilliant. Well done. But I've lost no points from that. I think it was all right. I didn't mind that. That was all right. You see, just the weakening pawn moves here. Okay, we've got a 10-25 now. This is worth 1 point, so this doesn't get me over 1500. Is that so Croatia? I can't tell the guys. Can you please like differentiate your flags a little bit? Okay, what? What? This is he's playing the Kruger anti-Scotch against me with f5. How dare you? Vitualis did one. So Adventures of a Chess Noob. How dare you use my own spells against me the other day? I guess that was in a Vienna kind of thing. Okay, bishop here with threatening mate. Pinsky? Don't rush. Don't rush. Maybe something like this. Maybe even long castles is a thought, right? He can't castle now. So I'm thinking about knight here, long castles, knight here. Need a wee as well. Does that help in blitz? Needing a wee. Targeting b7 now. Might kick you out the way. Also allows me to long castle, which is not a bad idea. You know, and a completely open d file. Okay, let's trade off. I'm thinking f3 with a bit of tempo. This wins a pawn, but so does this. Attacks the rook. Rook can't go there. So rook has to go all the way over here. So if I win pawn, rook goes here, I win another pawn, don't I? Or he just castles, actually. Castles is not bad. But I win the pawn anyway. This knight is also pinned now on the king. I don't know, I'm a pawn up. I'm threatening to win a knight outright, so I think he's got to come back. There we go, with the bishop. Is Is he threatening anything? I don't think so, because whatever happens, I can... If this knight moves, the bishop's pinned as well, right? So even if he kind of attacks my queen, I can just take. So I want a castle, and I want a castle short, I think. Just the idea of this open b file, semi-open b file, just gives me the willies, so I'm not going to do that. This is undefended. That's defended twice. Undefended. Bad pawns again. See, look at this. 4 pawn islands. 3 isolated pawns. These guys. And that's hard to defend. Okay. Undefended. You attack my queen? How dare you? I attack your knight straight back, and I attack this undefended pawn. And this undefended pawn. I could have just took that undefended pawn. Don't rush. You attack my rook. I take back. I'm still attacking your knight. The knight might come in here with check. I have to move out. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I don't know. Do I take the bishop? I have to take the bishop, really. No, I don't want to lose my rook. This king just moves, yeah? I'm still a pawn up, but now I've got slightly damaged pawns too. This hangs. He wants to bring his queen in with mating ideas. I think this is quite good. It puts 2 attackers on this pawn anyway. So if he tries any funny business... Actually, no, I haven't got time to do that. I'm checkmated, so... No, if he tries that, I'll take it with a knight. Huh. He's trying funny business with the rook. Can I? No, I mean, I've got to be very careful about the queen wheedling into g2. But, I say, what if I take here? He has to trade queens, right? Well, he has to do something. He can't just come straight in with this because it's not a check. He loses the queen. So if I take here, I win a pawn, right? He trades queens, then he takes here. No real point to it. I'm going to... Oh, but then if he moves his knight, this hangs. But then I take here. Okay, let's try it. 2 threats on there. And he's got no check with a knight. He's got no check with anything. I am also behind on the clock. I'm threatening to take the knight. I'm threatening to take here. His knight can't move there to defend. He can move there, but... Okay, I'm just gonna defend this pawn actually, and attack the knight again. Still got ideas of this. It might also be good to get my... Okay, alright. Interesting check. I can't take because the pawn's pinned. Comes back here. I could... Another check. Huh. I'm still threatening this. You are joking. What on earth was that? That was good. Right, I'm threatening your knight. What are you going to do? This still hangs. I might have a follow-up check. Attack the queen. This is more forcing. potentially hangs. Knight's not defended. Knight's the only defender of the rook. The rook's not under attack. Okay. Doubling up rooks is not a bad thing. That is a check. King here. Double up rooks. He hasn't got time for this, I don't think. I've got this. Come on. Attacking trousers on, Hunty, now. Check there. He has to block with the queen or the knight. Also check here, actually, as well. That's quite good. Can't take the rook. What? He has to block. And he has to block with the knight, I think. So he's going to have to give up his knight and his queen for 2 rooks. No, not 2 rooks. 1 rook, isn't it? 1 rook. Okay. And now I'm 14.99. So we need 1 win. And we've got a 10.87. It's worth 1 point. Get in. Okay, we're going. Of course, we're going Charlik. So yeah, I started telling you guys earlier on. I'm going to rekindling the Charlik. Smirnov put out a video on it. This is rare. Okay, I'm just going to develop normally. Okay, yeah, Grandmaster Smirnov, Remote Chess Academy. He put out a video on the Charlik, kind of an update, because he posted on it about a year ago. Come on, take on here. This is a inadvisable move in many cases. Do I just take here? I'm not auto-resigning, stop it. Take here, try and castle. Now I need to prove that this f pawn is bad. He looks like he's going to end up with knight a king's pawn one way or another. I'm starting to bounce on my chair now, and my eyeballs are swimming. Okay. Let's develop with a pin on this guy. Okay. Come back. Queen e7 long castles is the general plan. Now this is a general move here. It attacks the queen and defends the pawn. Is it a poison pawn? It's not really, because the knight's hanging, so I just drop the bishop back, I think, and defend it. Don't want to start messing with my pawns too much. I could drop my bishop back with tempo as well. It's not actually a pin, so okay, you've forced my hand. I could have also traded knights, but then if knight takes, it still defends that, so it doesn't work. I don't like this big hole there for you. I'd love to do this, but can't. So it's going to be something like knight e7. Maybe knight g6, just putting double 2 attackers on there. Double isolated king's pawns. Not a good position generally. Again, you can see this difference between your players around 1000. Very loose with the pawn moves. That's one thing that I think I'm not bad at. I'm quite conservative with my pawn moves. What's he doing there? I can't bring my queen in. Don't know. there takes. Not good. So I think I just have to move Queenie. And this looks fine, I think. The knight's actually undefended, so he can't castle. He can play his rook here, but that actually drops the... Oh, no. Queen defends the knight. And then my queen can come sideways. I'd love to castle, but I can't right now. This pins the knight on the queen, puts 2 attackers on. If rook d1, probably queen b5. Or, okay, can I castle? I can. I really want to castle now. And this looks good as well. I just want to castle. This looks fine. Really pressuring the knight. And also notice there's no pawns to defend it. No pawns here, look. He can also long castle now. Right, he's got to do something now because he's threatening to lose the knight, but I don't see any other piece that can actually defend other than this. Then that can be kicked away, can't take that. It's knight here, knight can't go to that square, so it has to come here to defend. It doesn't work. It's h6 kicks, and I'm going to win a piece. Okay, that's check. His queen's actually now hanging. Okay, so I'm going to take with the pawn. Queen hangs. Oh, queen takes bishop. Okay. Okay. Knight takes here. Oh! I'm just a pawn up right now. Takes, and I threaten this. Oh, it's all a bit funky, isn't it now? Opponent's now down on time. Okay, I can just take here with either knight. Probably this one is the best. Or do I want to throw my queen in here? This I'm not sure about. I feel like I want to get my queen off the e-file. Let's go in. He is down on time. Dirt. Right. I've got 2 minutes. He's down to under a minute and I'm about to wet myself. So, pressure is on. Okay. Don't see any point in throwing in the check. This could be a move though, at some point. They're taken double up rooks, I think. Don't know, it's so hard to think when my eyeballs are swimming. This bishop moves and I'm just swapping off there. Okay. Alright. That threatens queen, something like this. That's undefended. I'm not too bothered. I think just doubling up rooks. So just keep life simple. Queen can come in here. That pins the pawn. Got knight takes, rook takes knight then. 32, 31, 30. Right. It was a plan. Why not? There. Knight takes, rook takes knight. I have checks. 22. Or even bishop takes, actually. Bishop takes is not bad. Pawn's still pinned. Can't do nothing. Ow! My queen! Ah! Curse you. Alright. Right, well then. That's fighting talk. But you have only got 16 seconds to win a queen up. 12, 11. Okay. My bishop hangs, so I'm going to stick it here and defend the knight. 10, 9. One second. All over. I hit 1500. Right, I'm going to go and drain the beast. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Thank you for watching. See you later.